think what really happened was, I believe in the meeting they were trying to recreate the feeling that y'all remember that Coke commercial where all the hippie people were like holding hands and they singing that song or something. I think that came out around the 70s, maybe around like Vietnam War type deal. I think they were trying to go for some iconic type deal like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they thought they were going to just have their footprint stamped down in history, like, oh man, that Pepsi commercial really touched people. No, it just didn't. I mean, especially to have like. But the thing, go ahead.
But to speak to the deeper issue is that there's clearly not any people of color or minorities in big enough positions to influence decisions at Pepsi, because if any black person saw that, they had to be like, come on now.
No, they might be a coon. If you that high, you talking
except for the coon.
Yeah,
except for the coon.
Yeah, if you in that position, man, you might be like, man, I ain't saying shit, man. My job is tight. Like,
right.
maybe they'll miss it.
That except for the coon. So they pulled it. So you think Pepsi should have pulled it?
Yeah, they should have pulled it.
Are you gonna stop drinking Pepsis?
Yeah, Pepsi trash anyway.
Yes,
Pepsi. That's not even a hard one.
So, but you know what? Yeah, first of all, shout out to Coke and everybody. I hope y'all thought that your boys from the Firing Squad was in that Coke commercial. Shout out to Coke.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's what's up. Coke put us on.
Oh yeah.
So we've been on Team Coca-Cola, not Pepsi, anyway. Because like you said, Pepsi you only can find at KFC and other like never heard of yous.
And like Pizza Hut, and y'all burnt Michael. And your last commercial, y'all burnt Michael Jackson's scalp.
So y'all dead to black people.
You dead us.
Yeah. And fuck that apology from Pepsi too, because first off, don't try to tell me. I don't want to hear about your intent. I don't want to hear what you thought was gonna happen when you did the commercial. I don't want to hear that.
They had to go through a lot of layers to get approved.
Right, and then secondly, I don't know why are you saying I'm sorry to Kendall Jenner?
Yeah,
like she didn't know that she was gonna be in this dumbass commercial. Was she just all of a sudden? Did y'all put her in it by surprise or whatever? Why the hell are you saying sorry to her?
Or did you rescind her check?
I mean,
well, she probably did get victimized. I don't give her enough intellectual credit to even know what was going on. Her dumb ass, she probably just like doing whatever. They're attention whores anyway.
Can't we just say though? I mean, all of the Kardashians are down with the Brown.
Yep.
So I mean, I think her intent was good. Every last one of them. So
she was one for the check. She didn't think about how it was gonna look.
Even the mama now.
Oh yeah, she the worst one though.
How you gonna say she worse, but you ride for Lavar?
I love Lavar.
Bruce date, does Caitlyn date black dude?
Lavar is trying to get his.
You heard what Lousy said? Does Caitlyn date black dudes?
Lavar ain't pushing sex tapes for his kids either.
Dang, man. Well,
but this is the thing though. So, but nothing ever happens in these instances. Like Pepsi's gonna do this. They issue their bullshit as apology, and then first off, just like you said, I don't even fuck with Pepsi off top. So there really isn't anything gonna change for me. But Pepsi's not gonna lose any money or any sleep over this bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like a day. It's like a 24-hour. It's like a 24-hour internet backlash cycle, and then you're good.
Yeah, because even conceptually, it's just too much for anybody to really like digest unless you like quote unquote woke or next to somebody who has some kind of insight. So this will blow over real because it wasn't overt. Because I mean, white people just like in the masses just like warm, tingly stuff. So now it's no more commercial. So it's like whatever. Yeah, next week it'll be an afterthought. Then you'd be right up at top of
it. It's like any press is good press. So everybody talking about Pepsi, so it kind of worked for them too.
True. And you're right. I'm like Lyles. I'm gonna go get me a case and keep it in the car in case you get pulled.
Yep. Just in case I get pulled. I need the Charlotte police officers. If y'all listening, let me know if y'all like
hit the zero.
If y'all like Diet Pepsi. You want the Diet Pepsi, regular Pepsi,
Powerades, the family of Pepsi.
Yeah, whatever your preference is, let me know. I'll keep that on deck for y'all.
All right, so the next one is K-Dot. K-Dot dropped arguably one of the best videos I've ever seen.
Yes.
To be humble.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, if you haven't heard the song, I think you should watch the video before you actually listen to it.
Kendrick Lamar, just in
Get
case you
out of the fucking hole that you live in if you haven't heard the song.
Kendrick Lamar. But because here's the thing though, because you could hear the song and then you're not really the video. I think you have to watch the video.
Got to get to get the full effect. Don't just try to leave it to your mind to try to create the imagery. Just let it happen.
K-Dot must have listened to the last podcast. You know, we started talking about Drake. And then started talking about K-Dot. And then K-Dot came and dropped this damn flamethrower.
K-Dot sounded like he might have got catfished.
But I thought he was talking about Big Sean.
He was.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He was throwing some darts at Big Sean.
So what's their beef? Why do they have a beef?
They got a beef because I think it started on a Control song when Kendrick name dropped everybody, said he want to take their spot, like Drake and Big Sean and stuff like that. But then recently, I think Big Sean was feeling slept on, and he took a couple shots at Kendrick. Like on a song called No Interview, he was saying how all these rappers out here rapping fast, but when you listen back, it sounds like trash. Talking about this is the savior of hip hop, talking about Kendrick, taking shots at him.
Yeah, I think Big Sean's not on their level though.
I think he right there, like right the next tier.
Yeah, he on the cusp.
Well, but here's my thing. I think K-Dot is on the trajectory to where he could be considered like one of the best of all time, right? And Big Sean, I don't think there's anything that he can do to be ever in that conversation. That's my thing. He's a good rapper. He's a good. He puts out good music, but he's just not on that level.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
So that's why kind of. I don't even know why K-Dot would even mention his name, because if I'm gonna go after, I'm gonna say Drake. You got to go at the people at the top if you're trying to. J. Cole.
But it's just so thin out here. You trying to have beef with somebody. Ain't too many people to select from. So I guess the last person who spoke your name, who decent, had some songs out.
So, but the video though. So going to the video, there's been an uproar, of course.
Yep, more angry women.
More angry women. The feminists are mad.
Yep.
Look, we're not misogynists. You guys just keep giving us more material. I mean,
this is the thing. The things have to be getting better though, because if this is the type of shit that they really get mad over, I mean,
yeah. And it's the truth though.
They can put their energy into this.
I actually think what he said was somebody telling what he said, because I actually think it was positive. I actually think it was a positive.
He was trying to uplift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got the lyrics. So he said, "I'm so effing tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro Puffs on Richard Pryor. Show me something natural like ass without the stretch marks, or ass with the stretch marks."
Yes.
Stretch marks. So he's trying to say like,
be you.
I like my woman natural.
Natural. Yes.
I like you. Be you.
You don't got a Photoshop.
So let me tell you.
Women got mad about that.
Guess what? See, this is the thing with women. You want to do things that attract men, but then when a man shares any kind of opinion on what he finds to be beautiful, you be like, "You're misogynist. You can't define us." But you like, it's a preference. Like anytime a preference is verbalized by a man, it's automatically met with, "You don't have the permission. These are our bodies," even if it's like a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you even have an argument if the opposite of what he said is bad too? So I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a real statement, because I'm sick of it too. Because we've talked about this in several pods about
the witchcraft makeup, weave.
makeup. Yeah. My wife showed me one. This was yesterday, or the day before, and this woman, and she had makeup on, and I'm like, Jesus, like that should be. I think it should be a felony. Like a Class A felony? Yeah, because that's one of the ones you would bring her home, you would beat, and then you like, I bagged me a nice one, and then like a year later, when you see what she really looked like, you start throwing up, and get sick.
They should be charged with identity theft if you use identity theft. You use your debit card without that makeup. Bitch, that's not you. Who made these charges?
God, though, but seriously, that's all he's saying is be natural.
Yeah, be natural.
But my thing is that why do the feminists only attack when they think that a man is trying to exploit certain things about a woman? But do they attack like Cosmo, for instance? Do they attack them when they have, lose 10 pounds to feel sexier, or like, do this to get a man, and this. When they exploit insecurities about women to sell magazines, but ain't nobody screaming at them.
No, how many people say anything about Young and May just wanting that neck? Because these same black chicks that be on my Facebook page who bumping Young and May, who's also a misogynist. You know what I'm saying? Not one bit of opposition. And I've actually brought that up specifically because it may have gone over some people. How do you feel about, this this hardcore lesbian dyke chick or whatever saying misogynistic stuff about women? Well,
right.
Nah, shut up.
Yeah.
Because if it don't bother you there, it just don't bother you at all.
But again, I think it just goes back to the dude was trying to be positive. He's basically saying natural is beauty. Like, just be yourself. You don't have to. But
we're not allowed to say what's beautiful because that's their decision. That you see what I'm saying? That's how they view it. Anytime you have any kind of opinion, as long as it's coming from a man's voice, it's going to be deemed negative. Like, you can't tell us what to do. You can't do this. You can't do that.
All right. Well, don't be humble. Then be single.
Yeah, be single.
Be single.
But I think the women that had the most to say about it are the single, bitter women that's not getting no dick anyway.
Yeah,
so they need something to be.
Them the main ones.
Because who showed us the picture of the? Did y'all see the picture of the? Who showed the picture of the chick that did the article? Now her whole face filled up the box. You know how you take a picture and you crop it for like a square. You supposed to have some like space, between your face and the corners of the box. That chick was.
She need to be humble.
Instead of hungry.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Dude, this dude came out with a song like all these big booty hoes and all this song like I like fat ass and fine chicks, girls all over the world in his videos. This Negro comes out with a song and I'm clapping that says I like stretch marks, and you chicks still got a problem.
Yeah, man. I don't think any chick in their right mind.
This dude said he wants to see your stretch marks. Even the girl in the video had like blemishes and stuff, but you don't have no problem with somebody approaching you about Proactive in the mall.
Hopefully, after listening to that song, most women, instead of getting upset about it, they went and took a washcloth and just wiped their face down. It's like, you know what? I feel empowered to just be me. Yeah. Hopefully, that was what they got out of it.
Because the same women jumped on Alicia Keys about being fake when she was going on her no makeup thing.
Yeah,
like they was really jumping on her about that. So, I mean,
it's like you said, be humble or be single.
Yeah, we just start listening to misogynistic music again. I was a big T-Short fan. I mean, you go from I want you to have Afro puffs and I appreciate the stretch marks. But then you got like all these blowjob Bettys and like, cocktails and, all kind of other stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. You can't please women.
All right. So that's... go ahead. Your last word.
Beyonce had said that shit, they would feel something differently about it.
Oh, yeah.
Damn emboldened.
Beyonce's still out here selling the dreams because she got a whole new song and video by Jay-Z and they marriage. And these other women are still single.
Still single. Because Beyonce told him to dump. So, I can feel the buzzing coming. They coming.
They was hoping she was really single after that Lemonade drop too, so she could be like their new version.
Then it'd been okay to be single.
Yeah.
Well, Mary J. Blige still bitter, so you can still hit her songs up.
And this is the last. Before we move on to the last topic, then like feminists be the ones on Instagram posting them nasty, perverted like memes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, about when they be like horny and want
be wanting the
sex lady
the man to be digging them out. Like they be the main ones to be posting that stuff too.
Yeah, because they got the damn desert. Nobody
got that desert. Yeah, when you got more memes and pictures, I know
they
you.
Fuck with no dudes, man. It's like, I mean, dudes will put up with a lot. Dudes will put up with a lot to get some ass, but you just not gonna. I mean. You're just not gonna listen to no damn feminists ramble on for that long in order to get there. You're just not gonna do it.
Yeah. Be humble. # be humble. All right. So the last topic we got we got one more topic and then a little short one. But I was gonna make Cheeto for you guys out there that don't know. That's president. I'm not even president.
It's Trump.
It's President Cheeto. because he looks like a Cheeto to me. He's
45.
orange. Yeah. I'm not even going to ever call him president, his last name. He's just Cheeto to me. But anyhow, we're going to merge that with Bill O'Reilly.